City podcast. Podcast line at the headquarters of the Just Holiday podcast. Holiday friends in the house. What's going on, bro?
What's going on, bro? How's it going, Shalom, Pete? How's everybody out there today?
Well, you know how it is. Another day, another dollar for some, and just living for others, I guess.
I found out some more information on that Tory Lanez that meant to say Tory Lanez situation.
I ain't nothing about that. What's going on in this situation?
I was watching some documentaries earlier today that just actually, happened to find something across my algorithm. And it brought to light a lot of things. Megan Thee Stallion had a foot injury that was, reported, but she never was shot in the foot.
Wait. I know we getting ahead of ourselves tonight because I ain't brought up the topic yet, but
yeah. She
didn't get shot in her foot.
He did not get shot in the foot.
So the story was straight some bullshit as always. Then is what you telling me.
Well, when Tory Lanez's dad was outside the courtroom giving a tirade about what was going on, that's what was happening. It was all a setup because from the documentary from his own mouth while he's talking to an interview, this is what he said. He's like, the police, the doctors, they gave, he said, I'm in Interscope first and foremost. He said, I'm in Interscope. He said, but I got a call from Rock Nation. Rock Nation told me, we heard you about to put out a little incident about, Megan not really being shot in the foot and all that, So we want you to withhold that statement. It's in your best interest not to put out that statement. So Tory's like, well, what is it? I ain't got nothing to do with Rock Nation first and foremost because I'm with Interscope. Second and foremost, Second of all, why is she saying anything about this after we had talked about it? They say, when you be with a person, things about this person everybody else don't know. Mm-hmm. So he was like, well, he sent him a text saying that he keeps running his mouth, then she gonna have to stop saying it. Say 2 days later, TMZ and what's called come out saying that he got a charge against him, and then they showing the video part when she's limping out the fight. Say that's on the part they showed. Say, but he felt bad about it because like that's the time frame we had a relationship going. I care about it. He said, but then it made her look bad and it made me look bad, make us as people look bad. He says, but the biggest thing was, that they didn't like was that I had it set up with my artists, with my fans, like that. I was selling my music for $1. Mm-hmm. He said, but I had it worked out whereas, my fans can make money along with me because it's more of an investment into, the music, how much I'm gonna push. So at the end of the day, this man doing 10 years behind some bull. But we can go start the show, Doc.
Well, I never really cared too much, a great deal about that whole fiasco, no way, because I'm like this here. I still say that's a damn dude looking like a woman. Making that. And to y'all that say, there ain't no damn man, that's a woman. Bro, let me tell you something about the technology on how they can make you a whole nother person from who you used to be. I have seen numerous pictures, literally seen pictures of guys that used to look just like men, but they went and spent 20 to 25, even up to down there $40,000 trying to look like a woman. And it can be done. It can be done, but the thing is, the man's anatomy still is there, regardless. He cut it off or whatever they do because they say they cut the shit off and hold it and make it look like a vagina. But that's the weirdest looking vagina you'll ever want to see in your entire life. Real shit. But like I say, the thing is, I'm going by the name. The name, the stallion. What is a stallion? That's a male horse, isn't it? That's what I thought it was. It's a male horse. So why would a black woman want to be called a male horse?
Makes sense though nowadays, because there's a masculine, so-called masculine energy that they gotta have. So why not?
Well, that's a real big hole in the head, because if you don't know if you calling yourself something and you really don't know the full definition of that word, you just as silly as the motherfucker calling you that. That's just like the word Glorilla, the rapper Glorilla. You know, most of her people saying she just saying that her name, you know, short for Gloria, and that she's real about her shit. I ain't trying to hear that, because that word sounds too much like gorilla. What they used to call black women back in the day before slavery time, when they was picking up black women in Africa. They was calling them. They didn't know what to call them because they never seen nothing so thick and fine and chocolate black like that. So they called them gorillas, just like apes. And then they use that same persona today to call black people gorillas, saying we 3/5 of a human being because the way we act. But then they'll talk about how they created this situation on the way we act. Because the hatred that hate produced, that is so true. Because this country is full of hatred. It's branded on war and hatred. That's how this country became the United States of America. It was fought by the British and France and all these other European nations to basically create what you got right here, the United States of America. Anyway, let's move into the topic tonight. This topic here is going to be kind of a doozy. I was trying to get the show together and I didn't even put the guy. I just said blacks aren't being protected. That's not what I was trying to say. Hold on. It was supposed to be black women aren't being protected, and why? Hold on, let me go in here and change this right quick. Yeah. Why you think black women ain't being protected, bro?
Don't want to be protected. Email says I don't need a man. That means you can handle it on your own. So that's the case. It's just common sense stuff. I hope they get it that way.
Well, according to them, they say that's not true. You know, you can't base everybody off the same situation. But I say they letting women get out here and saying this stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm serious, man. I mean, you just think about it. You know, I was watching. You know who Big Jaw is, don't you? The comedian from California. Do you know who that is? You know, he got that to the max, that shit there.
I never heard of it.
You get a chance, go on YouTube and punch up Big Jaw. He's got a whole lot of videos and stuff, and he's got this thing. It's like a little comedy, a little video that he do in the hood in LA, and he's got all the little you know, and then he got some females, and he's got like he done did so pretty good to the point Tubi wrote out a contract, I guess, to put his little shows on Tubi. So now he's on Tubi.
Okay.
Because he's got little shows. I mean, it's you know, slapstick shit, but you know what I'm saying, because he's got a show called something about the lesbians or something. I'm in love with a lesbian or something. And you know, it's just comedy. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, it's showing women, black women, you know, at their critique of being a lesbo. But at the same time, through that lesbo situation, they don't want to really be a lesbian. They just lost in the sauce. They just doing what the trending thing to do is to be with another woman, because this man is not the business, supposedly. But the whole thing is just that the nature of a woman, she's trying to reroute herself to be something that she's not. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I know I'm a woman, but at the same time, I want to produce myself as a man as far as the masculinity is concerned. So you got women like the guys, and you know what I'm saying, and performing, you know, themselves as guys. So, hold on, say I got a third picture here. I need to type this goddamn subject on right. I tried to do it with the computer, but my computer wouldn't let me do it. So I gotta do it on the phone. Let's see. That one aren't protected. Okay. There we go. Good now. All right. Yeah, but we, like I said, back to, you know, the whole concept of why the woman isn't being protected anymore. Because, like you said earlier, women don't want to be protected. You know what I'm saying? Women feel like they can do it all by themselves until the time comes. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to be protected. I think I got it together. Oh shit, man. I'm not gonna drink all. I don't want to be protected because I don't need no nigga to show me how to do nothing. And you know, they got videos showing a woman sitting up there literally changing her tire and changing the brakes on her car and doing all the shit that men do. And you sort of give them a pat on the back behind that. I don't support that. I don't like it. And they can call you a chauvinist and all that shit, but the thing is, when you try to rewrite the history of yourself to do something that you know that you are not really supposed to do in this society, you make yourself look like a dumb ass. And this is what's going on. And ain't nobody really talking about it because, you know, you got a lot of people out here supporting this stupid shit that women do. And I was gonna tell you, bro, I met a dude, a brother, I can't think of his name. That's fucked up because he just chopped it up with me earlier. I'll tell you who the brother name is in a second. Hold on a second. His name is Jeremy Hill. Jeremy Hill got a little podcast where he talks about women just like Kevin Samuels used to do. But the thing is, he's a little bit lighter on, you know, I'm not gonna say he's light and he's trying to, you know, not do, you know, saying no real shit. But he talking about some real shit, bro, and he be on point with it. and I might end up going on his show one of these seasons. You know that he put out. He said he told me to email him so that way that we don't get our stuff misconstrued, meaning that, you know what I'm saying, we don't end up starting up at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead, though.
Yeah, so shout out to that brother, you know what I'm saying, Jeremy Hill, you know, his podcast and stuff. Cause that brother I'm talking about, matter of fact, he probably gonna mind me sharing some of his content. I'm gonna show you some stuff too. Cuz, I see you. What's going on, cuz? He says protection for black women, just not that kind. Well, they feel like we supposed to protect them regardless of what they say, how they say it, where they say it, and why they say it. We supposed to be simps and still put up with their shit on that level. Don't you know that show that I was talking about the brother Big Ja? Big Ja had an episode on his little show on Tubi where he was up there messing with this fine ass stud, a dyke or whatever. And she basically was messing with another woman and was messing with him. And the woman, old man, was trying to figure out why he wasn't getting what he's supposed to be getting out of the girl, or the woman, or whatever the case may be, and trailed her to her house, to the girl's house. He thinking that this girl is going to meet with a dude. Come to find out, she laid up with a damn man, another woman, and like they got some shit started. What you had that case going on nowadays, this situation where women be sitting around there, have ass telling the story. They say men do it, but women do it worse than we will ever do it. You know what I'm talking about? That disrespectful lady in Texas. Oh yeah, yes, yeah. You know, I had her picture up on my thing when I first started, and I kind of some telling me that she's like how can I say it? It sounds like stage type of shit to me. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know. But the thing is, ain't no police report been done. She ain't trying to investigate who hit her ass with the brick. And she just going around here just crying about why I don't deserve this and all this old shit. But at the same time, you're not trying to go after the person that did this to you. And the Houston Police Department ain't trying to find out or investigate anything. What you think, bro?
But if you remember when I was sharing it with you last week about the hood folks, you know what I'm saying, came on camera, they say we was there the night she got hit with the brick. They say that she's the type of person that was going around smacking old white folks in the face, men that was, and talking shit to them. Well, the hood noticed about it. This particular night, same hood night, regular night, yeah, I talked to some white guy, you know what I'm saying, went smacked him in the face. He banged her with the brick. After he banged the brick, he went live with the phone saying, how come y'all ain't protected? Now, I want to ask y'all something. As men, we know, and since the women say they want to be masculine and independent now, let us put you on the game right now on the street thing. When you run your mouth, you got to back that up. If not, you're going to get hit in the mouth or worse. So just get ready for that. I'm going to yield back.
Yeah, cuz he said the same thing. He said, I think it was stays also. Why they can't find a guy?
That's the thing about it. It's the hood. Everybody was out there. Do what I'm saying? We know who hit him. Everybody know who hit him. She didn't put him on camera. She had the phone. She was talking to the brothers, talking about why y'all ain't protecting me because the white guy done hit in the face with the brick. That's the word.
Yeah. Well, they had all kind of videos showing her doing her little shit, you know, slapping motherfuckers, talking loud, doing all the little goofy shit. So it's like even if let's say if the video is staged, it's still putting out the whole concept of black women being ignorant towards themselves and others out here in Western society, because it's a promotional deal. Because any black woman that got common sense will say, you know what, we need to find who this broad is and get her ass straight to let her know that we don't get down like that. But it's entertainment. And then even to some of the women, they'll say, you know, y'all wrong for talking about her because she got hurt and this and that and another. And y'all should have stopped that situation so where it wouldn't escalate like it did. But here's the thing. You remember that woman that got killed, that woman that killed her husband back here in the state of Mississippi because he wanted to leave? I didn't hear not a soul from no woman saying anything about that woman. Not one soul. You know what I'm saying? Because it was like, damn, she really did that. Yeah, she did it. She spoke it into existence. She said, yeah, I'm going to kill your ass. I'll kill your ass, nigga. And she kept on swinging that gun around till she just played around like most of these females do down here. Don't take shit seriously. Accidentally put her finger in the damn hole of the trigger and pulled the damn hammer back and shot and killed him instantly. Shot him in the back of the head and killed him instantly. Like, they said, Cuz said she got $40,000 for that on Cash App. Yeah, I heard she had somebody sort of did her GoFundMe or some shit like that. So
I don't think they understand what's going on. What this all about? This GoFundMe, $40,000. They're saying, look, black women, we want you to push this. Destroy your men. Talk about them. Make sure you know you hate them. Take them off the planet, because without them, y'all don't reproduce. They don't see that. That's the sad, tragic side about it. They don't see that part. So the more they continue to push and look like a fool on the face of the earth, which is exactly what's going on, why do you think the rest of the foreign women around the planet chiming in about what's going on with ours and how they would do the black man? That's just all types of shockwaves across. Ain't nobody think about that. They too caught up, you know what I'm saying, with the drama and how we can make it worse with among each other. That's pathetic. And my whole thing is, you know what I'm saying, if you got people out here that says that they want to continue to be fools, then let them. No, we can't stop them. They are convicted in their spine and spirit, saying, I got to do this. So with that, then you're going to be driven. That's uphill battle with anybody that's trying to get through to them. Let them folks go. So these fools on here, because my whole time is, like I say, she didn't film them on the camera when she slapped the man. She did put on camera also, you know, thing about, you know what I'm saying, I like to start stuff like the hood on the regular. The funny thing was about, you know what I'm saying, since she didn't get it, and here's the biggest thing, she just wanted attention. Because after the fact, when she got to the hospital, instead of having police in there talking to them on camera about, yeah, he had this, that, and the third, this, that, and the third. No, she don't come and look in my face. And the first thing out her mouth is what black folks didn't do. I don't want to hear it. Pose got hit with the brick.
Woo, boy, I tell you. That's the reason why we talking about this subject, ladies and gents, because, you know, this situation is very serious. Because, you know, it's gotten to the point where a lot of our black women out here not taking this thing called life very seriously. They clearly are not thinking about the whole self-sufficient of their lives being on the line. Meaning that you're getting out here and you're not doing what you're supposed to do as a woman. You're trying to act like a man, not to mention you're not telling truths. You're keeping up shit. You're being loud. You're being disrespectful to yourself, to others around you, etc. So now when they see you, they already document you as this beast. A lot of us traded our energies with the enemy. See, most countries know who their enemy is, and they don't hook with their enemy. They try to do everything they can to stay away from their enemy, even if they have to kill their enemy, try to kill their enemy. With us, we party and do the electric slide and date and marry our enemy because we want to be fitted in with our enemy. And this is why our society is so fucked up now, is because we basically took everything that our ancestors put in our face, basically showed us for the last 50 plus years, over 50 plus years. These folks don't care about you. These folks ain't trying to hear nothing about you. You gotta learn how to do for self. No, we don't want to do for self now. Shout out to my brother Chuck Atkins, you know what I'm saying? My son's cousin and stuff, you know what I'm saying? The Atkins family. I went over there to his house today, you know, his father over that way, and got me a steak. Because I said, you know, she'll work hard. I deserve me a steak. I ain't had me a steak in a long time. He hooked me up with steak. And, you know, he's got the little business, something like where he cooks barbecue. He cooks all kind of good shit. And that should be delicious. So shout out to my bro. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for that steak. I'll finish enjoying it later on after the podcast. I just had to get a couple of bites in before the show. And it was nice. And it's nice and tender, bro. I mean, it's not tough. I mean, you don't even have to use a knife. You can just get your damn finger and just tear right through it. And that shit gonna come off the bone, and it is so, bro, I don't even want to talk about it. Maybe
sound about right.
Yeah, so shout out to bro. You know what I'm saying? And you know, a lot of people be hating on that brother. And the reason why they hate on him is because he's doing something that most motherfuckers think about doing, but they ain't doing.
But what's the name of the business?
Something like. Yep, something like.
And you said that's located where?
Right here in Hollandale.
All right. Well, yeah, put them on out there. Let them know where it's at.
Matter of fact, let me see something. I can see if I can put this oh, hold on a second. Yo. Hold on, it's chalk off. Hey. Yo, what up? Huh? I said the concert over here, oh, okay. We on the podcast, doing the podcast right now. All right. No, I thought y'all was telling me something wrong with our car. He in the Grand Marquis and got it running and stuff. He's over his homeboy house. Well, anyway, yeah, let me see if I can hook Chuck's his little menu up, and I can put it on the screen so y'all can see it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I ain't, like I say, I'm proud of the young man because he's doing something. You know, he's not out here in the street riding. He ain't out here keeping up shit. He just, you know, and he loves his little girls. His little girl, one little girl, she's so sweet. I was at the laundromat one time back here, and she came sit beside me. She said, "What's your name?" And I told her my name and everything. I said, "What's your name?" And she told me her name, and she was like, "Yeah, you know our daddy, you know our mommy," and, you know, just talking to me. She was such a sweet young lady. They're letting me know that, you know, they love their kids because they taught them how to be so respectful. You know what I'm saying? And that's an A+ in my hood. That's an A+ in my book, for real. So yeah. So shout out to that brother, man. Let me see. I'm trying to put his business on blast. I'm sure he on that's more business in his pocket. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Get this right here. Yeah. Let's see if we can get up there. Let's see. Let's go to the screen. Oh, yep, there it is. There it is. Yep. Oh, damn, hold on. Hold on. Let me put it back up there. Or you can see it too. I'm sure you probably can see it on your screen. Hold on a second. There it is. Sunlight.
That's what's up, though. I love barbecue.
Yeah, he do the barbecue thing. He does the little bowls, noodle bowls, where he create like shrimp noodle bowls and all kind of shit. I mean, he got all kind of stuff, man. It's real. I mean, it's like you don't want to cook, you don't feel like cooking. You know what I'm saying? He got you. Most likely you'll say that's some old cheat motherfuckers say, man, that shit too high. Bro, let me tell you something. I done been all over this country and yeah. that ain't high. Y'all niggas don't know what high is. Go to Chicago. Go to Los Angeles. Go to Houston. Go to Miami. Go to New York. Seattle, Washington. Portland, Oregon. Denver, Colorado. If you want to see something high. Because $25 for a steak plate is not bad at all. Especially when the damn steak is bigger than the damn plate. You see what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah.
Then he give you some shrimp with it. Straight like that. Then you get two sides. Whatever you want. Potato salad. Pasta salad. Regular salad. Loaded potatoes and all that old shit.
Yeah.
But you can't beat that with a brick. But,
yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah,
They'll get the dub from me for it.
Huh?
I'm definitely gonna put my dub on. I got to have.
Oh yeah. I mean, when you come back to the Delta, bro, when you say, man, what a man at with the steaks at?
That's right.
All you gotta do is let me know, and I got you. I'll put your order in ahead of time, so he'll know.
Right.
All you got.
And tell him I'm bringing my own napkin. I'm already ready.
Of course, you know what I'm saying. I had to have my A1 steak sauce on deck. You know what I'm saying. I love A1 steak sauce.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up with this female protection situation. On down, say, bro, I want you. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let you get the last word on the black women knowing their oil, their worth, and why they're not being protected, and why they need to learn to understand why they're not being protected, and to get on the bandwagon of knowing how to be a woman again and shit like that. Go ahead and get the last word on this part right here.
I'm gonna have to go and take scriptures, not to take nobody to church, but I'll pull of the story for a lack of knowledge. Now, the thing about it is, we're supposed to be on this planet attaining knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. But I don't think that everybody understands the way that math equation is supposed to be played out.
Mm-hmm.
See, we as people, we have to get the knowledge of something. And once we get the knowledge of something, we have to add on the understanding of what we just found out to be a realization. So once you get the knowledge, once you get the understanding, that what equals wisdom. Our problem right now, we like to talk about gossip, and we ain't getting no knowledge of nothing. It's just gossip. It's he said, she said. So it's one thing that's out the equation, man, that we ain't gonna get. The knowledge.
Yeah.
Then we want to ask questions, about, well, it's just the way it is, but now we don't have no understanding about why we doing what we doing. So there's two things out of the equation. So the last thing is the wisdom. There is no wisdom there because you don't have no knowledge to understand about why you're doing what you're doing and why you're in the position that you are because you have an idea of being independent.
Right. Mm-hmm. True.
So until you get to the point where as we as the people get to finding out what's going on around us, which is knowledge, understanding how it affects us, then we have the wisdom to understand how to go about changing things. But until you get that math right, knowledge, understanding equals wisdom, we ain't going nowhere. And everybody can continue to be wild and out the way they are. If y'all been watching news like I've been watching, it's crazy. We ain't got to talk about it. But I'll yield back with that.
Already. Good point, bro. Good point. Appreciate it. Now, I don't know on this one here, but I do know because see, last year I was holding back. I think in the year hold last, I was holding back. I said I wasn't gonna say nothing about it today. But guess what? 22 years ago tomorrow, September 11 terrorist attacks in New York, Washington, and Pennsylvania. I had to say some shit.
Go ahead.
Well, to most people that don't know the whole concepts of what we're talking about, and if you were born in the year 2000, 1999, or in the late 90s or something, and you really don't understand, you know, the whole concepts of 9/11, well, September the 11th, 2001, which was on a Tuesday morning, around, I want to say about 9 something that morning. Both of the World Trade Center buildings got hit with Americanized commercial aircraft, which supposed to knock the buildings down, according to them, to the naysayers. But in the realities of it, the real realities of it, it was all a lie. It was all a stage act to create this new world order situation that we're living up under right now. You know, most people say, you know, 9/11 was caused by the terrorists, Taliban, Al-Qaeda organization over in Iraq and Afghanistan, by a guy named Osama bin Laden, which was a CIA informant and one of the United States of America's lead man to help get Russia up out of those countries over there, because they was trying to get the oil persona going, and they needed Russia to get up out of there. And they needed Osama bin Laden to be the foot soldier to help get them motherfuckers out of their country. But because they sit up there and lied to Osama, like they were gonna give him a certain amount of dollars or money or something for doing what they wanted him to do, they didn't pay him. They hooked over him like they do everybody else in this society. And the dude's supposed to turn on America and made threats. So, but to find out the real truth of it all, that was all staged up to kind of throw the American people off, because they had bigger fish to fry that they didn't want the American people to know about. But let's humble ourselves, because I don't have to tell you the whole story of what happened on September 11th. I would let this white man named Jesse Bobby Ventura tell you what happened.
Was teaching at Harvard when McNamara came through and admitted it never happened. False flag operations, if you go through history, happen all the time before these wars.
But that's very different from saying that the government knew 9/11 was coming, knew the plans were coming, and didn't try to stop it.
Well, take a look at my book. It's no more shocking than our government going down to Nicaragua and infecting hundreds of people with syphilis to see if penicillin worked. George, let me state this. There are great people that work in government. There are dedicated, patriotic people in government. But when you read this book, the scary part of this book for me, you could substitute the word Nazi and it would work.
But the documents you use on 9/11 show, well, there's one document that suggests that Tower 7 fell down faster than it could have fallen down just by natural.
It doesn't suggest it, it says it. It said it fell at, NIST report said it fell at free fall.
So then you make the
wait a minute. That means you got to defy the laws of physics. That means everything was removed in which for anything to fall at free fall.
But then you make that
speed.
leap then to the idea that it was demolished by explosives inside by the government.
I don't make a leap. Why didn't they check for explosives? They never did, if not to eliminate them. They didn't do that. This book is all documents that are out in the public domain. I'm not WikiLeaks. I didn't steal anything. You just got to find them. And there are documents here so disturbing, like the CIA's assassination manual. Excuse me, assassination is just a nice word for first-degree murder, and we have a manual that tells how to do it and everything about it. As far as I know, George, first-degree murder is illegal in every country in the world.
But aren't there some cases where it would be justified? A tyrant who's killing hundreds of thousands of people?
Who makes the call? I'll say this, too, about if we go back to bin Laden. Why haven't we indicted him? That gives us reason to go get him. We haven't indicted him. The government has never come forward, convened a grand jury, presented one shred of evidence that he did it officially, and get an indictment.
So you don't believe he was behind it either?
I don't know. But my government's lied to me so often, they've lost their credibility with me, George.
So what you think, bro?
Hey, Jesse said.
Shout out to Jesse Ventura. That should have been the damn president of the United States right there. If he
No, they won't let that.
Yeah, now he was voting independent, because when you vote independent, that means you ain't going along with not a one of those wings. You thinking for self. And that's what they didn't want no way. And see, if y'all don't know, Jesse Ventura was the governor of Minnesota. And when he was a governor, he thought it was just what it was, doing what he was supposed to do, and that was govern the state of Minnesota. Excuse me. And come to find out, a lot of the things that he wanted to do, they wouldn't let him do. So he just got out of the goddamn governor seat, because he said, you know what? Y'all some full of shit motherfuckers, I see. Now I see why Kennedy got assassinated, his little brother got assassinated, and all these other folks getting assassinated, because y'all don't want liberty and justice for all. Y'all don't want this country to do good on anything, because y'all a bunch of crooks. And since y'all don't like the way I do things, I'm going to start exposing you motherfuckers. So that's what Jesse had been doing. And even when 9/11 came about, he really went in hard and heavy to expose the United States government in little hat folks on what really happened on that day. Because a lot of us was unoblivious to what really happened on September 11, 2001. We thought it was Osama bin Laden, but Osama bin Laden, Al-Qaeda, and nobody else that was non-Caucasian had nothing to do with those buildings falling. Because if you humble yourself, you can research the selling of the Twin Towers in 1999 or 2000, some shit like that, and you'll get an understanding on why those buildings got knocked down. Because the building was made to be knocked down so they can get insurance money off of it, and they just used that persona to kind of throw the American people off, to have a reason to go there and fuck with these little folk countries that had 1 billion gallons of oil that they were trying to hijack. Those buildings didn't fall because of no damn Al-Qaeda. Those buildings fell because of Al-Cracker. Motherfuckers over here did that. And like I say tonight, they might flag this video because of what I'm saying.
I got Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, we got another video on the show. Check this
Okay,
out.
let's talk about your BBC. I have a tape of a BBC reporter broadcasting directly back to England talking about a third building has collapsed. World Trade Center Building 7 talks for 7 minutes. All the while she's talking, World Trade Center Building 7 is still standing right behind her. It didn't fall for another half hour. Yet they were doing a pre-broadcast back to England that, yes, it's true,
you need to
that
take a
this
break here.
building fell.
The building began to shake, and it was as if you were in an earthquake.
In the building, I heard explosions. Outside of the building, I heard explosions.
I saw this building, which had never been hit by a plane, come crashing straight down. For it to fall symmetrically and completely and rapidly was quite astounding.
You really have to wonder how much of the truth we've been told.
Building 7 is the smoking gun of 9/11. It is the most obvious example of controlled demolition.
Oh boy. You know, before I say something, I gotta do this here. Because a lot of lies have been told to us about this whole situation. Because they told us the building was hit by airplanes. What you never seen, no airplane wings, no engines, no wheels, no seats, no luggage, no nothing. So, well, and then they're going to throw this goddamn engine on the side of the damn building. They didn't even hit none of those aircrafts. But you don't know that because you're not part of the aviation concepts of these airplanes. So they already know you don't know. So they'll tell you any damn day. They'll tell you plow a damn duck up to an 18-wheeler trailer and watch that duck pull it. That's how they think about your ass in this country. Because you're going to be tuned to the television to see a damn duck try to pull an 18-wheeler trailer.
Oh, yeah. I just thought about something, too. I got to let everybody know about. I come to find out, January 1, 2024, they're going over to the digital currency people. So what you got in your checking account, you need to be checking on that on the regular because it's going to be digitalized. Same as when you go to the ATM, you know what I'm saying? It says this amount, that's digital. But right now, that's going to be your banking. You no longer going to have your dollars. This is what's coming down the pipe. I hope you got your investments going because right now it's not a game. They about to start putting down crunch time. And at crunch time, if you ain't been lifted, you ain't going to be strong enough to hold up. So I just want to put that out as, you know what I'm saying, a public announcement for everybody, you know what I'm saying, prepare themselves, get themselves together, you know what I'm saying, get your game plan on. That's what's going to come down. Go ahead, bro. I'm going to yield back.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's a real deal right there, bro. Y'all better pay a whole lot of attention to your coins that you make when you're working at your jobs and stuff. Or even when you're getting your job, your money for your checks or something, you got SSI or unemployment or retirement, Social Security, because they're gonna be playing ups and down, ups and down, ups and down, ups and down with your money. And this ain't what somebody told me. This is what they said. It just ain't hit the news because they're too busy wanting you to worry about a woman getting hit upside the head with a brick.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
See, the thing that you need to be worried about is your daily lives of living, because this situation right here needs to be talked about more than anything, and that is BRICS, which stand for Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. This is going to be the major superpower of currency. This currency, they're putting all their residuals together to make a super currency. So that means when they get ready to create this situation, we're going to be SOL to the 20th power, because the dollar is going to be toilet tissue for real. And the dollar is not going to be worth a damn, because what's going to happen is $1 is going to be worth, you're going to have to put 50 $1 bills together to make that $1 worth something. So you know that means everything that you might start buying in the near future is going to cost 20 times more than you have ever spent in your whole life. You think you're going to be able to survive behind this? Because this basically is going to be prohibition again. It's going to be some real bullshit going down in this country. So y'all better saddle up. That's all I gotta say. Y'all might think it's a game, think it's a joke, but it ain't no joke. This is really gonna go down. Just because CBS, CNN, ABC, NBC, Fox, all these damn networks ain't telling you about this, because they know that they tell you about this, everybody gonna want answers, and they ain't gonna be able to give it to you because they ain't got their lives together yet.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, these countries right here are already suited and booted for the situation. It's about to be a showdown. Because when you got 5 nations coming together to build this super currency, oh man, we don't stand a chance. Then Africa, China, Russia, oh shit. It's really hard to go down in the DM. Like I said, these are the most powerful countries in the world. So, that I can say, that's why I'm trying to get my shit together, because I plan to try to get married by the year 2026. Because I'll be 50 years old. I want to goddamn settle down and get me and my wife to move to another land somewhere, because America ain't gonna be America no more. I always said that America is gonna be a whole nother country. It's not gonna be America no more, because the Hornets gonna come over here and take this shit over, because America ain't gonna be able to hold up to the bargain no more. They ain't gonna be able to afford it.
It's gonna get nasty. So
when they sit up there talking about America's not in decline and everything's all good, like Obama said back here, America's fine. America's a good place and America's not in decline. You know what I say to that?
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
Because that's a lie. It's all a lie. It's all a goddamn lie. We on our way. We on our other fucking way. But back to the whole situation to 9/11. I hope that this don't disrespect a lot of y'all, because a lot of folks talking about, that's very disrespectful, because a lot of people died in 9/11. Newsflash, people. A lot of people died in the Oklahoma Black Wall Street. You don't see them parading about that, do you? Of course not. Because those are all of us that died. And they try to say that 9/11 was the worst terrorist attack on U.S. soil. X-named the damn massacres that was going on in this country that was 20 times worse than that damn 9/11 shit. But like I say, When you're not telling the story and you're not in control of the content, they'll tell you whatever the fuck they want you to tell you. Like I said about the damn duck. They'll tell you the duck will pull the 18-wheeler trailer. You're going to be ready to see this shit. I got to see this, knowing damn well that duck is 1,000 pounds, 1,000 times lighter than that damn 18-wheeler trailer. And the only reason why 18-wheeler can pull its trailer because it's got a turbo engine. Without that turbo, that truck is useless. The truck won't be able to pull nothing. Without a turbo, that's what give it power. No turbo, that truck is just, it's a damn lawnmower. A go-kart. But anyway, bro, you want to chime in on the Tory Lane situation? You had something else you wanted to say?
They just been lying to us. That man went down, you know what I'm saying? They done set him up and they done set him down. I don't know how it's going on behind bars, but only Most High know how that's going, and they do. Because ain't no telling how this going to go. I don't know what they going to do with the fella. But,
well, like I say, it never seemed to amaze me how they sit up there and put lies in the air and we just let it go for what we know, what we think we know anyway.
Yeah.
I knew something strange about that situation. I wouldn't, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised that dude got ugly with her, with it. I don't call it it because I strongly believe that's a damn man. Somebody's like, look at that big old ass. And I'm like, man, you can get all kind of BBL shots and all that shit. And like I say, technology is a motherfucker now. They can change the game on how you look and how you present yourself in natural form. They can cut shit and paste shit and make shit look like what it is when it ain't. But at the same time, one thing they can't change, and that's them damn fingers. You can see them man fingers. And I know women toes, because I love black women toes. That's the beautiful thing one of the beautiful thing on their body. And they toes are real fat and pucker. That let me know those are women. But you got them big long motherfuckers. That's a nigga. I don't give a damn what you say. And your foot real flat. Oh yeah, that's a nigga. There ain't no damn woman. I ain't seen her feet yet. But if I see her feet, that bitch feet longer than my fingers, I already know that's a damn dude. Ain't no question about it. No question about it. I was gonna show something earlier. It was a woman. Oh yeah. Did I host that up there? Let me see. I don't think I did. I think I got to show this before we end this podcast, bro. It's a woman, man, dissing Dr. Cress Wilson. You know who she is, don't you? I'm sure you do.
Yeah. Go ahead, run.
Let me see if I can find that video. Let me see. I know I downloaded it. But this broad claimed that Dr. Cress Wilson is basically telling black people some bullshit.
That's the lies they supposed to be. Supposed to run off.
Let's see. I know I got that damn video on here, and I got to show it. I probably don't. But the shit was so fucking stupid because she literally thought she was talking about something. And she was clearly saying that, you know, that Dr. Cress Wilson was saying, like, you know, breaking the situation down about men being homosexual, being homosexualized, and and being taught to be more feminine than being more masculine. And she's like, that's a bunch of lies that woman telling and all this old shit. Because that's not true. And that, that black men is just homophobic for all the wrong reasons. And, she just sound like a true blue dumbass. No, you know what, bro? I just thought about it. I want to show you, shout out to Sister Kendra. She's got the goddamn video. Let me see if I can pull her video up. And I'll show it through her video. Because, girl, you got to hear this shit. You got to chime in hard on this. Girl, when I heard that sister say that shit, I was like, this is the main reason nobody's taking most black women seriously now. Because for her to say some stupid shit like that just goes to show you she's a part of the agenda to emasculate black men, to the sissies. And see, I haven't read the ISIS papers that Miss Wilson wrote, but I remember watching her video maybe a year or 2 years ago. And girl, let me tell you something. I literally fell into tears because the way she broke that down, it was like how you can take a person's natural anatomy and hub that and remix it right in front of your face, and you not even see the shit, not even notice it. It's just like when I DJ. When I DJ, when I do a mix show or something, I'll play a song, and if the song got the same BPM speed as the other song that I'm playing, I will ring that song in on top of that song so it won't skip the beat. It keeps the folks on the dance floor dancing.
Yeah.
The same way with white supremacy. They'll literally bring a situation in place right in your face. You ain't gonna even catch on to it because they're gonna just give it to you, and you're gonna go along with it because you're gonna say, that must be the way God wanted it to be. And knowing damn well that's a lie. Because God ain't never said he wanted man to be like a woman and woman be like a man. Because the shit don't make no sense. But they got motherfuckers too damn stupid to realize this shit. They're going along with it because it's a trending thing. That's just like one of my exes, that got mad at me because I wasn't going along with this shit. And I told, shut up. I don't want to say nothing about that trifling bitch. Let's see. And I think internet won't let me pull it up, bro. I want you. Oh no, there. Let's see. Kind of slow on this end. I should have used the AT&T Wi-Fi that we got because we got some new AT&T shit over here. I got to throw that goddamn HughesNet shit out of here because HughesNet, you ain't shit. Fuck HughesNet.
Yeah.
HughesNet, you a goddamn robber. And the reason why is because the goddamn Hornets got that company. Yeah, I know they got AT&T too, but at least a little bit better. Shit. Let me see. I'm trying to get to her video now. Let's see. Because I got you. You got to hear this stupid shit this girl here said. Okay. Bro, I was like, this shit here don't make no kind of earthly sense whatsoever. Hopefully to come up. I'm trying to get to her channel. But I was like, man, I'm like, and then she said something about Dr. Umar too. She said guys like Dr. Umar trying to talk down on homosexuality and all this old stuff. And I'm like, shit, Dr. Umar on your side down there.
They don't see nothing but themselves as far as the females. That's it.
Yeah, that's the thing, Let's see. Hold on. Let's see what that video at. Let's see. Woman are ungrateful when protection. She did a whole lot of videos on women being unprotected. Cause she was like, shit, a lot of y'all being unprotected because y'all need to be protected because y'all just stupid as hell. Y'all don't try to listen to no damn body. Y'all the damn info for everything. And that's one thing I don't like, a woman that thinks she knows every damn thing. Okay, here it is, right here. Let's see if we can get it up here. I remember she had something on the elders because she was like, the one, motherfucker, young folks disrespecting the elders, because Dr. Quest, or else, she deceased, God rest her dead. And, she was an elder and she literally wrote that shit down. And I loved it. I loved it.
All right.
Hopefully it come up. Cause look at this shit. They're gonna tell me. They don't want to let it come through. Damn. Ain't no telling. They probably deleted that shit.
They will.
YouTube will do some scrungy ass shit, especially some shit that they know that's true. And one thing I'll tell y'all, ladies and gentlemen, as far as social media is concerned, if you say some real shit on there, you're gonna get blocked because they don't like when you take real shit. And then somebody want to promote some shit. Look at this shit. Hi, I want to offer my promotional your channel. Views, follow the box chop. No, we good. Go somewhere else. Get away. Quick. Yeah. You get certain.
Looks like them boys trying to get you to join, dog.
Yeah, I tell you, when you get a certain amount of views, you're gonna get situations like that. Wait till we get all the way up into the thousands.
You gonna sign in? You gonna sign?
You really gonna see some shit because they gonna be talking about y'all niggas don't know what y'all talking about. They gonna have motherfuckers on here trolling.
Oh, they saying that now.
You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I care less. I really do. I wish I. Okay, it's loading up. Let's see. You know how I can get it. Let me see. Try it. Damn, I hate this shit.
What happened?
No, I'm just saying I'm trying to get that video. I want you to see this shit before we get up off of here. I just want you to hear what this dumb broad said. And Sister Kendall eating her ass up too. One thing for certain, I'm gonna try to see if I can get in touch with her too. And get her on the podcast and talk to her about some certain things. There's a whole lot of motherfuckers I want to come on here. I mean, Chris Jaffer, the Isley brothers, I want to get him on here. The brother I was telling you about not long ago, Jeremy Hill, I want to get him on there. He said, he's invited me to come on his show, and I'm gonna invite him to come on our show. He's from Houston, Texas, by the way, too.
Okay.
He's pretty laid. You can tell he's a pretty laid back brother. You know what I'm saying? He kind of remind me of Kevin Samuels. You know what I'm saying? He could wear a suit and tie, and he sit back, smoke a stogie and drink on some scotch. I gotta try scotch. I heard scotch is good though, bro. You heard that before?
Never tried it before. I heard about it, but I never tried it.
Yeah, I'm try that shit high though. It's high as hell. I think it's all kind of scotch. But I'm trying to find out. I seen one online. That was like $239. I was like, what? I'll get a bottle like that. Ain't nobody gonna be drinking that shit but me.
Well, you better get that bottle now, because for January 1st, it's gonna be whatever that bottle is now. You say 250. So how much it was?
Yeah, that bottle gonna be about $800.
It's 250 times 55, because the way they matching it out is for every American dollar. Now, for every dollar, you know what I'm saying, Bricks got is $55 for that $1. So you got to do whatever you usually pay for whatever times 55. Then you got the amount you're gonna spend. I hope y'all got y'all money. This is what you call high inflation.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. Well, also try to think that's bullshit. Try to call bullshit on it because it ain't showed on the news.
It's okay though when the bread at $42.50 and you looking like, I can't get it, then it's gonna get real for
you. Yeah. Then you know that's gonna happen too, right? A lot of jobs gonna get cut. A lot of jobs gonna get cut.
So that's the thing about, you know what I'm saying, the robotics they got coming in now. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sure that they're going after, you know what I'm saying, the 9 to 5 job. That's what they're really going after. That's the heart of America. So they're going after 9 to 5 jobs, trying to put in these robots. So you got to be thinking right now, you know what I'm saying, I got to be putting my money and investing in something, you know what I'm saying, that is still going to be able to move outside this system. That's what you're going to have to start putting the plan into. Because other than that, if you're talking about trying to go around the way they doing it, they going to dictate how things go in your life. Straight like
yeah, because this shit ain't, you know, ain't easier than said and done. Because these motherfuckers they finna open up the floodgates on our ass. I mean, regardless of how you like see it and think about it, you like thinking, oh, it ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? Because again, you gonna say, I ain't seen CNN, CBS News, and Fox and all them talk about it. No, they ain't gonna talk about it. They can't talk about it. If they get caught talking about it, somebody gonna get fired. That's the same way about that shit with Pizzagate and Joe Biden and Obama and all them. You heard they took that shit off the news quick. And you don't hear nothing about that at all no more. Not even close.
You ain't gonna hear about it.
Because you see, I mean, the thing is, it's like you talking about a motherfucker that basically hard a gun, hooking with little boys and shit. Yeah. I'm like, you know, everybody, all black folks say, I love Obama. Obama's the best president in the world. Well, couldn't tell you nothing he did for black people. Besides how an image. And that ain't worth a damn. That's why when white folks say shit like they say, and they laugh at your ass when you say shit like that, because they know you don't know nothing about no goddamn politics. You going off of looks.
Yep.
Yeah, that goddamn video will not come up. God damn.
Trying to shut it down.
Yeah. Well, we'll probably show it on the next podcast. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, just to show how ignorant some black women are when it comes down to really not knowing their role in this society. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this whole situation. Bro, you got anything else you want to rebuttal before we get up out here?
People seek the knowledge, seek the understanding, and get the wisdom. I'm a year back.
Already. Heard from Clark Prince. He gonna chalk on there. He'll mark White's on that damn Grand Marquis. So yeah. Yeah. All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and in this situation, you know what I'm saying? And shit. We'll put it on you later.
All right then, bro. Shalom, fam.
All right, peace. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna conclude the show tonight. Much love and respect to you guys that were watching. You know what I'm saying? I seen a lot of y'all watching. I just, you know, y'all didn't say anything. But y'all just listening and learning. That's a good thing. You all got to take it in, you know, regardless if you believe the situation or not. Just humble yourself and do some research. That's what we do on this podcast. We look things up and research, you know. It ain't illegal yet. So anyway, much love and respect to you guys. Y'all be safe and easy. I'm gonna get back here and eat this beautiful steak my brother Chuck hooked up for me. And I'm gonna holler at you guys later. Have a good night.
Nor can we let the government of America off, because the government of the United States of America has proved to be the worst enemy of black people. So now when it comes time for justice, this is not spoken out of hatred or out of bitterness, but reparations have to be given to black people, even as Jews receive reparations from the onslaught of Nazi Germany. And now the Japanese are going to receive reparations for what America did by putting them in concentration camps. What's wrong with the children of slaves? We are here poor, ragged, hungry, naked, and out of doors. Reparations is what we want, and everyone that had a part in our destruction will have a part in paying reparations. I'll be right back.